Put your fists up. Tip cups to the ceiling if you're sick and feeling ripped off. I let my fist off, get lit and lift off. Raise your hands if you with me and you pissed off. I'm standing on the corner of 6th Street. I'm running out of time for this week. My head's pounding, stomach shaking. It's worth it, the hunger makes it.
Alright, coming in with Sonic Advance 2. So yeah, key difference is you definitely don't have to put your name in the other one. It is just, you know, fucking... You start the game, and away you go, man. Presented by Sega and the Sonic team. So again, this is another game that came out in the era of the Sonic Adventure games, so... And again, Sonic Advance is such a good fucking game. You would just assume that Sonic Advance 2 is great too. And like, it's not a bad game. I just don't think it's as great as some of the other entries in this list. So we played Sonic in the last one. Oh, right, you don't get everybody off the gate in this game. You have to unlock them. That's why I was hesitant to play just the Sonic in the last one. But anyways, we'll just do Sonic in this one, too. Which is fine. Seems like some over-animation. Again, like you can tell here, it feels like a little... Yeah, this one doesn't feel as fluid as Sonic Advance 1. Feels like there was like a little pressure or something to do maybe a little difference. I do like this as a physics mechanic. That's kind of cool. You gotta be farther out on that little thing to get where you want to be. Oh, and look, and we're gonna throw you into underwater right in the first level too, instead of wait around. Now that said, these controls are all still great. Like, nothing feels off particularly. I think it just feels like you're a little close to Sonic compared to the other game, maybe. Maybe I'm imagining that. And again, this is me playing on a screen rather than in my hands, so it's a little hard to gauge in that respect. Again, I like this mechanic. It's fun. I gotta be on, you know, a little bit of physics to it, which is cool. I don't know what that 800p means, though, mind you, so... But yeah, if I remember right, Cream winds out being like a super easy mode of this game. Kind of the same way Team Rose is in Sonic Heroes. That became a trend kind of around the same time. And you know what, I really don't have any complaints about this level. It's fine. Like I said, controls are still good. Like I say, these spinny things are nothing different that we haven't seen in other Sonic games. Ooh, there we go. I'd argue this is kind of a more chaotic and kind of a fun opening level than the first Sonic game. But like I say, it just feels a little too close to me for some reason. Oh, that's neat. Jump you right into a boss level. Cool. Now, I remember the boss being a little hard to figure out, I think last time, maybe? Or just hard to manage. Yeah. Different system than what a Sonic boss typically uses, where speed is really kind of part of your enemy in this, and you gotta really... You gotta plan your strikes, and I think it takes a lot longer than traditional Sonic boss takes, usually. Now it gives you lots of opportunity to get rings. But yeah, you gotta time your shot so that you're not going in when it's the short hammer. You gotta time it when you're going in when it's the long hammer. Oh, and even then, yeah, as you just saw, there's a smidgen of risk. So yeah, that's what I would argue. Rather than using a classic end boss on this, they use this kind of painful, drawn-out one, which isn't, you know, it's not terrible. I guess it's kind of a nice update, and yeah, it's just a matter of getting in on the long swing and doing all that. But. Yeah, you know what? I'm being curmudgeon-y. That actually is kind of a good first new starting boss for these games. Won myself over. Oh, what a polite girl. Want chili dog? See you later. Don't get caught again. Oh, Mom's still in trouble. I need to go help her. You can now play as Cream. Hmm.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright. I will note an interesting parallel where the Sega Genesis Sonic games did second levels that involved water and like drowning. The handhelds have chosen to go for fire instead. Kind of interesting parallel. I don't know if that was intentional or it's kind of... It's an interesting note to me. Maybe the next series of... I'll have to look and see. Maybe the next series of... Maybe the DS Sonic games all use wind. I don't know. We'll find out. I didn't even pay attention. I had 135 rings. Maybe there was fucking... a bonus stage there, but that's alright. I'm just trying to get through this without dying. And I'm doing a fairly good job. I feel like the difficulty level might be a little lower on this game. I'm having fun regardless. Like, it's a fun Sonic game. I can't deny that. Yeah, kinda odd how fire every time. Anyways. I like how this game incorporates the grinding and the sliding and rails a little bit more. Or at least a little more organically early on. Yeah, there's no doubt it gives you the sense of speed. Like, holy shit, look at him go. Until I did that. To the point where I'm pretty sure you can't even see Sonic's feet move half the time on this. Ooh. Okay, yep, that's where I went wrong. My bad. Let me start moving left, defying rules. Oh, this is where the difficulty ramps up. Because I gotta apparently do this sequence just fucking right. Alright, fuck that. Alright, and that's where the difficulty for Sonic Advance 2 ramps up in terms of platforming. I need to bounce on those two images to get up, and I'm not going to do it. It's been long enough playing the game, and, yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me grow and lets me know that you guys like the content that I'm putting out there. Be sure to ring that bell, that way you know whenever new videos go up. And as always, be sure to check out more Throwback Thursday.